Did you know that plastic surgery once involved attaching someone's nose to their arm for weeks? Yes, that actually happened in the 16th century. And get this, people were doing nose jobs as far back as 600 BC. Plastic surgery is a history full of bizarre and incredible moments that you probably never heard of. From ancient reconstructions to futuristic techniques, the evolution of plastic surgery is jaw-dropping. Ready to uncover the secrets behind this fascinating journey? Let's dive in. Number 1. Ancient Indian nose reconstruction. Plastic surgery goes way back to ancient India, around 600 BC, when the first recorded nose reconstructions were performed. The procedure was known as the forehead flap, invented by Sushruta, who is often called the father of plastic surgery. He used skin from the forehead to rebuild noses, a method so advanced that some version of it is still used today. In those times, having your nose cut off was a common punishment for crimes, so this surgery was life-changing for many. The technique was kept secret for centuries, with detailed instructions hidden in ancient medical texts. What makes this even more fascinating is that this procedure involved no modern tools or anesthesia. Shushruta's detailed approach to the human body and surgery was way ahead of his time. It's amazing to think that this ancient wisdom laid the foundation for what we now consider modern plastic surgery. The fact that something from over 2,600 years ago is still relevant today is mind-blowing. Number 2. Roman scar and ear repairs. In ancient Rome, plastic surgery wasn't just about noses. Roman doctors like Aulus Cornelius Celsus were also fixing torn ears and scars, particularly for soldiers who had returned from battle. It's fascinating that scars on the face were considered a mark of bravery, but scars on the back were seen as shameful, suggesting that you ran away from a fight. Roman surgeons found ways to minimize these scars using primitive methods. Here's a fun fact. Roman surgeons would often perform surgeries with a form of anesthesia, strong wine mixed with herbs. This wasn't the most comfortable experience, but it was a start. Plus, physical appearance in Roman society was incredibly important, which meant plastic surgery was already beginning to shape social status, long before it became common practice worldwide. Number 3. Middle Ages secret surgeries. During the Middle Ages, plastic surgery took a back seat because of religious restrictions. Surgery, especially anything that altered the body's appearance, was seen as playing God and was often forbidden. However, some monks secretly performed surgeries, mainly skin grafts, to help people who had injuries or deformities. It's almost like these monks were early pioneers, keeping the spirit of plastic surgery alive when the rest of society turned its back on it. Imagine living in a time where performing a simple reconstructive surgery could get you in serious trouble. Yet these monks used techniques passed down through generations, quietly practicing in hidden rooms and away from prying eyes. It was their way of helping those in need, while preserving ancient medical knowledge. Number 4. Renaissance period breakthroughs. The Renaissance era brought plastic surgery back into the spotlight, with major advancements in anatomy and surgery. One of the most significant figures was Gaspare Tagliacozzi, who specialized in nasal reconstructions. His techniques were based on taking skin from a patient's arm and using it to rebuild the nose, a practice that became famous throughout Europe. Tagliacozzi's work laid the foundation for modern reconstructive surgery. Here's a quirky detail. Patients had to walk around with their nose still connected to their arm for several weeks while the skin graft took. This might sound bizarre today, but it was groundbreaking at the time. Tagliacozzi wasn't just focused on the rich, he offered his services to soldiers and common people, showing how plastic surgery was starting to become a tool for everyone, not just the elite. Number 5. World War I and facial reconstruction. The horrors of World War I marked a turning point for plastic surgery, especially in the field of facial reconstruction. Soldiers returning from battle with severe facial injuries needed help, and Sir Harold Gillies stepped in to pioneer new techniques in reconstructive surgery. His work focused on rebuilding faces disfigured by shrapnel and bullets, often using skin grafts and flaps. What's amazing is that Gillies didn't just focus on repairing physical wounds, he understood the psychological toll these injuries had on soldiers. He was one of the first to see the link between appearance and mental health, setting the stage for modern-day approaches to reconstructive surgery. This human-centered approach was groundbreaking, and his techniques became the foundation for much of today's facial surgery. Number 6. World War II and the Guinea Pig Club. World War II pushed plastic surgery even further with the rise of burn injuries among pilots. Archibald McIndoe, Sir Harold Gillies' cousin, became famous for treating these pilots, earning him and his patients the nickname the Guinea Pig Club. McIndoe wasn't just performing surgeries, he was experimenting with new ways to treat severe burns and reconstruct damaged skin. The Guinea Pig Club wasn't just about surgeries, though. It was also a close-knit community of patients who supported one another through their recovery. McIndoe's work was revolutionary, as he combined medical innovation with a deep understanding of his patients' emotional needs. This community aspect was key in helping patients reintegrate into society after disfiguring injuries. Number 7. The rise of cosmetic surgery in Hollywood. As we moved into the mid-20th century, plastic surgery shifted from just being reconstructive to also focusing on cosmetic enhancements. Hollywood had a big role to play here. As movie stars became household names, people started seeking surgeries like facelifts and rhinoplasty to look more glamorous. The desire to look like a celebrity spread fast, and cosmetic surgery became more accessible to the public. One fun fact is that the first breast implants were actually tested on dogs before they were approved for humans. The rise of silicone breast implants in the 1960s marked a significant development in cosmetic surgery. Today, these procedures are widely accepted, but it's wild to think about how it all started as experimental surgery in Hollywood. Number 8. Minimally invasive procedures in the 21st century. The 21st century has been all about less invasive, quicker procedures like Botox and fillers. These treatments offer people the chance to enhance their appearance without going under the knife, and they've exploded in popularity. Originally, Botox wasn't even intended for cosmetic use. It was developed to treat crossed eyes and muscle spasms. Botox's accidental discovery as a wrinkle treatment changed the cosmetic world forever. Nowadays, people as young as their 20s are opting for these treatments as preventative measures to stop aging before it starts. It's a testament to how much the field has evolved, with less risk and quicker recovery times being huge selling points. Number 9. Body contouring and fat freezing tech. One of the most exciting modern developments in plastic surgery is body contouring through procedures like liposuction and cool sculpting. Cool sculpting, for example, uses freezing technology to kill fat cells, which are then naturally removed by the body. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's entirely real and widely used today. The secret here is that this non-invasive procedure is becoming a favorite for people who don't want to undergo traditional surgery. No needles, no anesthesia, just a machine that freezes your fat away. It's a huge leap from the surgical methods of the past, showing how technology is continuing to shape the field. Number 10. The future of plastic surgery. As we look ahead, plastic surgery is moving into exciting new areas like stem cell research and 3D printing. Surgeons are already using 3D printers to create customized implants, and stem cells are being used to regenerate damaged tissue. Imagine printing a new nose, or using your own cells to heal wounds. That's where we're headed. Another futuristic element is biohacking, where people are enhancing their bodies with implants that can monitor health or even store data. Plastic surgery has always pushed boundaries, and the future looks like it's going to blend medical science with technology in ways we can only imagine today. The possibilities are endless. And there you have it, the wild, surprising, and incredible evolution of plastic surgery. Who knew it had such an epic journey? Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more fascinating stories.